Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Saturn and Mercury in 5th house. In astrology, when you mention that Saturn and Mercury are in the 5th house, you are referring to the placement of these planets within a person's natal, birth, chart. The 5th house in astrology is associated with creativity, self-expression, romance, children, and hobbies, among other things. The presence of Saturn and Mercury in this house can influence various aspects of a person's life and personality. 1. Mercury in the 5th house *. Mercury is the planet of communication, intellect, and learning. When it is placed in the 5th house, it can indicate a strong interest in creative self-expression. These individuals may be talented writers, speakers, or performers. They may also have a sharp wit and a playful way of communicating. Additionally, this placement can signify a love for intellectual pursuits and hobbies that involve mental stimulation, such as puzzles, games, or artistic endeavors. 2. Saturn in the 5th house *. Saturn is often associated with discipline, structure, and responsibility. When Saturn is in the 5th house, there can be a sense of seriousness and responsibility regarding creative pursuits, romance, and children. These individuals may approach their hobbies or creative talents with a strong work ethic, seeking to master their chosen endeavors. In matters of romance, they may be cautious and careful, and there may be a tendency to take relationships seriously. Concerning children, there might be a strong sense of responsibility and a desire to provide them with a stable and structured upbringing. Overall, the presence of both Mercury and Saturn in the 5th house can indicate individuals who take their creative expression and romantic relationships seriously. They may have a disciplined approach to their hobbies and may excel in areas that require communication and intellectual skills. However, they should also be mindful of not becoming overly rigid or overly critical in their creative pursuits and relationships, as Saturn's influence can sometimes lead to a fear of failure or excessive self-criticism. As with any astrological placement, the overall interpretation will depend on the entire birth chart and the aspects that these planets make with other celestial bodies. Certainly, let's delve a bit deeper into the implications of having both Saturn and Mercury in the 5th house. 1. Challenges in creative expression *. While Mercury's presence in the 5th house can bring creative talent and communication skills, Saturn's influence can also introduce challenges and self-doubt. These individuals may have a strong desire to express themselves creatively but could be held back by their own inner critic or a fear of not being good enough. It's essential for them to work on building self-confidence in their creative abilities. 2. Structured learning and education * Mercury represents learning and education, and Saturn in the 5th house can indicate a structured approach to learning. These individuals may excel academically and have a methodical way of acquiring knowledge. They may also take their hobbies or creative interests seriously, often viewing them as opportunities for personal growth and development. 3. Serious romance * In matters of romance and love affairs, Saturn's influence can lead to a cautious and serious approach. These individuals may be slow to enter into romantic relationships, as they may have a fear of getting hurt or a desire to establish a strong foundation before committing. They value stability and long-term commitments in relationships. 4. Parenting and responsibility * The 5th house is also associated with children, and Saturn's presence here may indicate a responsible and disciplined approach to parenting. These individuals may prioritize their children's education and well-being, and they could be strict but loving parents who emphasize structure and rules. 5. Playfulness vs. responsibility *. Balancing the playful, creative energy of the 5th house with Saturn's responsibility can be a lifelong challenge for these individuals. They may need to find ways to enjoy their creative pursuits without becoming overly burdened by self-imposed expectations. Learning to have fun and let go of perfectionism is important. 6 Career in creative fields * with Mercury's intellectual abilities and Saturn's work ethic, these individuals may excel in careers related to writing, teaching, public speaking, or the arts. They have the potential to achieve recognition and success in creative fields, but they may need to overcome self-doubt and perfectionism along the way. It's crucial to remember that astrology provides a framework for understanding personality traits and tendencies, but individual experiences vary widely. A complete astrological analysis would consider the entire birth chart, including the positions and aspects of all the planets, to provide a more comprehensive and accurate picture of a person's life and personality. Certainly, here are some additional insights into what it means to have Saturn and Mercury in the 5th house in astrology. 7 Hobbies and interests * individuals with this placement may have a strong inclination toward hobbies and interests that involve intellectual engagement and structured activities. They are likely to enjoy hobbies such as writing, reading, painting, or playing musical instruments. These activities provide a sense of fulfillment and a channel for their creative energy. 8 Creativity under pressure * Saturn's presence can sometimes create a situation where creativity is expressed more effectively under pressure or when facing challenges. These individuals may find that they produce some of their best work when they are under deadlines or when they are pushed out of their comfort zones. 9 Communication style * Mercury in the 5th house can indicate a charming and expressive communication style. They may have a natural ability to captivate an audience with their words, making them engaging speakers or storytellers. Saturn's influence adds a sense of gravitas to their communication, making them authoritative and respected voices in their chosen fields. 10 Romantic challenges * While they may approach romantic relationships with seriousness, they could also encounter challenges related to trust and vulnerability. Saturn's influence can sometimes create barriers to intimacy. It's important for them to work on opening up emotionally and allowing themselves to be vulnerable in their relationships. 11 Parenting challenges * While these individuals may be responsible and dedicated parents, they could also struggle with being overly strict or demanding. Finding a balance between providing structure and allowing their children room to explore and grow independently can be a challenge. 12 Teaching and mentorship * With Mercury's intellectual prowess and Saturn's disciplined approach, they may make excellent teachers or mentors. They have the ability to convey complex information in a structured and understandable manner, making them effective educators. 13 Long-term goals in creativity * Saturn's influence in the 5th house may lead these individuals to have long-term creative goals and aspirations. They may take a patient and step-by-step approach to achieving their creative ambitions, understanding that mastery and recognition often come with time and persistence. It's important to remember that astrology is a symbolic language and should be interpreted as such. While planetary placements can provide valuable insights into a person's tendencies and potential life experiences, individual circumstances, free will, and personal growth also play significant roles in shaping one's life. Therefore, while these insights can be informative, they should not be taken as determinative of a person's destiny.